Alright, welcome back to another Art Time episode. I'm starting this way later than I want to, but yeah, here we go. Got like 8 hours to draw this drawing before the week ends. But yeah, we're gonna be going on ahead and drawing Lieutenant Wyatt from the Chrome Wars universe, which does not look that good in the beginning, to say the least. There he is, right there. Remember, I showed you Ace? Yeah, not that good looking. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that, and we're gonna make him look better. So, without further ado, if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more. I am tired, and I have somewhat of a headache. So, we're gonna try to take this nice and smooth, you know? Nice and smooth, no hecticness, nothing like that. We're just gonna draw. Maybe talk about some things here and there. But yes, I am going to redraw Lieutenant Wyatt, make him look a hell of a lot better than he did originally. And he didn't look better in the original. So yes, whoops, I pressed the Windows key. Let's do the thing. Now, this hopefully shouldn't take too long. I mean, in all honesty, it shouldn't take that long at all. If I am very calm, precise, and I look at things the way I need to look at it, I should be able to get this done with. In no time at all. Whoops. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for, but there's no way to know 100% for a fact that we'll be able to get this done within less than 8 hours. It is definitely less than 8 hours. Gotta post it and all that stuff. Let's see. I guess I'll draw the eyes first. Yeah, we'll draw the eyes first before we do any other part of the body. Yeah, let's try not to go too crazy with perspectives and angles. We're gonna just try and make this look as good as it can, without having to worry about perspectives. Oh, the dogs are going berserk upstairs, apparently. What I'm probably going to do is outline, color, shade, and texture Wyatt in the first video, and then I'm going to do the background in the next video. I mean, if anything, it should take like 6 hours, right? Bar the needing to eat dinner soon. But yeah, Lieutenant Wyatt, here we go. So, I wasn't able to get everything done with this week, but that's fine. We got vacation all week next week, so we don't have to worry about too much. Whoops. I mean, I still want to try to get as much as I can get done with. The second episode of Adventurous Army is going to be made no matter what. I mean, yeah, that's going to happen. You guys aren't going to see it, obviously, because of the whole, you know, it being a mature drawing. But those on Patreon who wants to see the drawing, go on ahead. Go give it a shot. Go look at it. It's a cool drawing. Or it's going to be a cool drawing. It's more or less not just a drawing, but also the story as well. Alright, so, whoa. I guess we can just go on ahead and not give the lips. We're just going to do the normal lips that you usually do. That I usually do. That we usually do, cat. I say this is a pretty good change of pace from, like, you know, the weird, realistic, cartoon-esque drawings that I have been doing. This is going to be a hell of a lot better. And I could make his hairstyle look a hell of a lot better than it does now. I wonder if I should make this a bit thinner, like so. That does look better, actually. Down a bit. Take this, take this. Get a load of this. And take these and bring them down. Oh yeah, that does look a hell of a lot better. Alright, keep trying to give people wider eyes. Keep giving them anime eyes when I should try to give them, well, certain characters less anime eyes. Like this guy, for instance. Whoopses. Now, this guy's a lieutenant of, the Cerulean faction. One of the good guys, so to speak. I don't recall what the story was I had in mind for this guy, but I believe he was Ace's close friend. Close friend from the olden days. From the days when they were in high school, probably. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I gotta, like, reread up on some stuff. Or, like, the more recent, what do you call it? Okay. Now we gotta draw the ear. I should probably bring your eyes a bit more in this direction. Look up in that direction. Or do I want to have you looking down at something? I don't know. I don't know at all. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what pose we draw him in, how we can do it. We're just winging it. As per usual, we're just winging it. That's too big. And this probably should go down more. Alright. It's nice to finally have some time to be able to do the things that I want to do. I mean, what more could I do throughout a week of nothing? I might as well draw and start creating as much as I possibly can before I have to go back to hell. And besides, this kind of stuff I do as a hobby anyway, so yeah, sure, why not? Hobby, hopefully soon to be turned job, or career, more like it. Alright, so the hair is going to kind of be in this direction, I guess. We could probably do this for the jawline, maybe. The jawline like so. And I guess what we could do is set up the, what do you call it, the hair bits. The way I did the hair here is completely different from what my current style is, so I'm going to try to replicate it as best as I can without having to, like, go down that route of having to do it like that. He's got, like, a shaved, fuzzy hair. Kind of like, oh, what's the best example? A sheep, maybe? Except not like a thick wool, but more like freshly shaven down sheep wool. Kind of got that like fuzzy, fluffy feel to it, but it's short enough to where it's like, you know, not protruding from his head like my hair is with its friggin'. Although my hair is long, curly, and thick, so not really the best example. Okay, I think that's most of the hair or head finished, question mark? Yeah, already a million times better than the original. Jeez. Anything I do is going to be a million times better than the original. Alright, so he has a thick neck. That I will keep. He does indeed have a thick neck, but I will try to make it in line with how I do most necks. Like right about here. Alright, and now for the collar. The collar. Which I'm probably going to take some changes in liberty here. Libitus. Probably make it like right around here. Here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Make this like so, do this right here. Maybe have this part of the collar go out far right here. You're going to have to be above the neck, most likely. You're both going to have to be above the neck, so let's try to make sure you are lined up properly. Maybe make this up a bit more. I'm doing a completely different collar than I'm doing in the original. That's because I think that looks a bit weird and too blocky, if you know what I mean. I mean, you saw it, right? You saw this weird collar that I made, correct? Like, what is that, blocky? I'll just put this, like, right over here so I can... Okay, maybe not have his eye out so you can't see him looking at you with an intensive stare. Oh, my neck. Alright. So now we gotta do a little bit of this for this portrait here. This way. I do admit that weird W neck doesn't make sense, so I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna do a tiny V neck. I don't even really consider it a V neck. And if I can get my phone and take a picture, I would. Damn, she stopped. He was like doing that thing where her one arm was like here, other arm on her freaking ribs, and just licking her sides. What are you trying to be? Draw me like one of your French cats? What are you looking at? Stop kneading the blanket. An old cat and her clawing antics. Okay, enough distractions. Do not wake up the cat. She is in a perfect state of calm and balance. So, this one's going to be a little bit tricky. We're probably only going to show part of his body. Oh yeah, you can't even see that there. What am I saying? You can't see his eyes. It's literally off to the side you can't see. He's got well-defined pectoral muscles. But he's wearing this, like, jagged coat-esque kind of thing, so you can't really see it. You can't really see it. Alright, now I just need to bring this down. Hope that this is in the correct position. Seems like it is. Yeah, awesome. Great. Awesome. And then I need to bring you down, most preferably right here. Now, is that too long? Could be too long. Whoops. We could bring this up a bit. And this up a bit. Why not? Now let's do the same on this side. Make it as if it's showing the back. And then, yeah, we'll have this one protruding out more. Why not? Make it easier for us to not have to get that exactly like it's supposed to look like. Now, where can I make improvements here? Where could I make improvements? We know that an arm's going to be up here, so this part doesn't exactly matter too much. But it'd still be great to have it look nice, you know? Alright, so now I'm doing this. This part doesn't matter since it's going to be this anyways. And then put in. There we go. Yes. I remember that weird story. Okay, we could talk about it. It's not a story, it's more like a little game going off of a reference in a show. So remember that thing in Family Guy where Carter was left home alone? And it went something like, dancing, walking, rearranging furniture. Babs's shopping. Let the bird out of the cage. Remember that? What was that called again? Carter, dancing, walking, rearranging furniture. Carter Miracle. So, I was thinking about, like, having it into some funny game, kind of, so to speak, where essentially you get points for standing in place and dancing, but furniture is constantly moving and being rearranged going into the scene, and if you don't rearrange it as much as you can, and then send it off into the abyss, you will get overrun by furniture, and to a point where the furniture will take you into the abyss, and then you will be set off into a jungle gym of furnishing. A jungle gym of furnishing. And this is how the game goes. Like here's the goal. It's like an endless arcade kind of game. Your main objective is to get like a bunch of points, right? So to get points, you need to dance. Simply put, dance and walk around. So the major way to get points is to rearrange furniture, obviously. And furniture will keep on pulling in, and it will stay there until you've moved it and taken it off screen. Now, whoops. Obviously, you get more points by having the furniture stay on screen longer, and obviously, if you send it off early, you won't get as many points. But, yeah. Okay, hold on. I don't have any drinks with me today. I should get myself some Pepsi, but it's not like I need to worry about sleeping too much, because now I have nothing to worry about. I can get up at any time I want. That'd be a good thing about finally being able to quit this damn job and doing this full time. I can work whatever hours or whatever time I want. Doesn't really matter. You get to see light in the other room. Look at that light. I mean, you can still see it, but you know, you got a little bit more of the view. I usually don't really do videos during the day because, you know, those two upstairs might need me for something like, trash or you know, I think it's, the weather is too crappy to be able to do any adult shit today, so we're probably going to do that tomorrow. I'm lucky enough to not have to worry about all the finite adult crap. I know I'm going to have to deal with that at some point, but for now, while I have free time, I'm going to keep working on it until I don't have to worry about driving to this freaking hellscape of a job. And, make as much time as I can while I can, you know? It's best this way, honestly. To get to a point where I can actually start making money off of my work, I need to essentially, keep drawing, and hope to get lucky enough to where one of my series get picked up by some animation studios. Most likely, Nova Guardians, obviously. I mean, how did Harry Potter start off, right? J.K. Rowling just made a book, sold it, and that was it. Did she get it? Hold on, let me see. Did J.K. Rowling get famous off of Harry Potter? And the release of Fire 2019 represented a huge jump in popularity. Even more popular. Oh, even more popular. Interesting. Okay, interesting. And I'm using that as a reference because I feel like, you know, writers usually get, like, not a whole lot of recognition early on, correct? Although in her instance, I don't know, like, some people say stealing ideas, also say that she's stereotypicalizing stuff with, you know, certain names. There's a lot of controversies along her, like, lines. At least with me, you know that I don't really care, and I'd be like, I said that. There's not really much I can really, you know, say against that. I'm just like, yeah, I said it. There's not really much to say about it. Just let's move on and continue to create. I'm laid back, so you know that I never really have any, like, negative intentions towards anything unless it's something trying to, like, vividly piss me off, like the stupid Fleaman and Symphony of the Night, or what would be the bosses in Elden Ring if I decided to play that game. And then my brain would be throwing out all sorts of insults, like cunt nugget, or bitch fucker. Bitch fucker is one of them, but it's not like the best insult. What was another insult that I can think of? I'd have to be in the moment to be able to come up with insults. Or cunt fucker, that's what it was. Cunt bag, cunt fucker, cunt nugget. A lot of British slurs that a lot of Americans would be like, oh, that's bad. But like, come on, man. I'm not saying it in a way where I'm degrading women. I literally draw only like 90% women. I rarely even draw men. If anything, I'd call them penis fuckers. But then again, that would also be going down a line of, oh, he's homophobic. Bro, I'm drawing girl-on-girl stuff, and I'm thinking about I already have plans on making, this is a spoilers, but a spoilers for obvious reasons, for anyone actually paying attention. But let's just say a character of mine, one of the girls. Okay, that would probably be a tiny bit of a spoiler. A character of mine who has two fathers. I'm not going to say anything more than that because that will spoil a certain thing that I have planned, that I have had planned for years, but I haven't gotten a chance to actually go ahead and do the plan. But yes, I'm not falling under the same category as most people will consider, homophobic or anything like that. I respect that kind of stuff because people, they can do whatever the hell they want. Stop trying to change them. Stop trying to tell them to change their hair. Stop trying to tell them to conform to a way. Stop trying to tell them God will condemn them for being what's the word I'm looking for? For being a freaking, there's a certain, what was the word? Being attracted, that's the word. Attracted to the same sex. That's what it was. For being freaking attracted to the same sex. Because I mean, if God does exist, that's a whole other subject for like a different story. But if he does exist, I do not think he really cares if people are out there doing certain things. I've said this before, but I think if God or devil existed, I think they'd be like the gatekeepers of heaven and hell and not, not the deciders. And the only ones going to hell are the ones that are going out there being psychopaths, murderers, or pedophiles, or stuff like that. But if you're a kinky person, you're not going to go to hell. Unless you want to, go to hell to, meet the succubus. But, that would be, visiting. Imagine in heaven, you're like, hey, God, can I visit hell for a day so I can have some fun with the succubus? And God's like, go on, my child. Go on and have your fun. I will let you, because I do not care about what you do for fun, so long as you're not hurting anybody else. That would make sense, would it not? But yeah, I'm not really a religious person. I'm not a religious person for obvious reasons. You've seen me create. I've created so much. My mind has been expanded upon, broadened. That's another thing when it comes to, I am a person who likes to create many things. As my DeviantArt tag suggests, my deviations are pretty much a mix of almost everything. It gives me an out to not, be forced to draw things that I don't want to draw. There are certain things that I do not want to draw. If you know what I mean. For instance, I'm not really going to be drawing guy-on-girl stuff, or guy-on-guy stuff. I have a certain preference. And And like I've said before in the past, I draw mature drawings that I want to see myself in. And I always put myself in the girl's position. Which is, really telling with the technical hentai stuff, but I've already said that I have, not really morbidly curious. Unless, a certain situation where it gets me killed, then that's morbid, or, well, maimed, then that's morbidly curious, but no. Well, the wind is doing its thing, cat. Oh, I'm so hungry. But, yes, got a lot of fur and dust in my, I only draw things that I put I only draw mature drawings that I can put myself in the girl's position. And I'm not really too fond of having men do that to me. Because I don't know why, I am not attracted to any men. And, yeah, it's a problem with most, art or videos that are, like, really good, but then there's a guy in it. That's the thing about stuff like that. Is this right? No, because this is... Hold on, I'm doing this wrong. This part might be right. Here I am doing the thing that I said that I shouldn't be doing and messing with the perspective. Maybe he should be doing this with the pen. Yeah, that's actually better. He'll be doing that with the pen. And I have said before that there has been, like, at least a few anime guys that I've had some curiosity with, but I don't know how much they count because they're more closely resembling to women in trap formation than anything else. No, like, actual manly men. Although, I don't know how much that really matters. Could be I'm closeted bisexual, but there's no way to know 100% for a fact, because real life, chances are, I'm not going to be able to find anyone like that. Like Z or Sulfo. Or if Karapika is actually of age, Karapika. Because I could have sworn I saw somebody said 19. He most likely is 19, but 17 in the beginning of the series. Chances are, who knows? I don't know. But you get what my point is. You get what my point is. And chances are, maybe one day I will draw one of them. Assuming Karapika is of age. But for now, we'll be sticking with women. Because that is what I'm mainly into. Let's see here. Like, for instance, I'm not seeing any attraction towards Wyatt. Sorry, Wyatt. I can address that you are a handsome man, but I am not sexually attracted to you. Nor Ace. Sorry, Ace. Definitely not Scar. That war dog. Especially now. Oh my god. Okay. I know this is kind of stupid to say because people's lives are at stake around the world, but what if this is like the beginning, and what if in the end this all turns into Chrome Wars? Let me tell you, if we figure out the technology for atomic manipulation, and we're still we're not at war with Russia, but Russia is definitely trying to go for a war soon at some point, or maybe we are. I don't check the news. I only watch internet today, and I don't really care about being depressed, knowing that, oh no, we're going to get nuked at some point. I like to live in blissful ignorance, because that's really the only way to live in life anymore. But if we come across atomic manipulation technology, and this conflict with Russia is still going on, boys, I think we're about to enter the Chrome Wars. Screw World War III, we're going into the Chrome Wars. That's right, folks, we're going into the Chrome Wars. You want to see those giant mechs? You want giant mechs? Well, here you go. We're about to get giant mechs soon. Something seems off about this. Unless I want him to do this. We could do that, actually. But yes, we're going to be going to the Chrome Wars soon, folks. I hope you, like giant mechs, because that's what's going to happen. Giant mechs and freaking other mechs that creates nuclear explosions at a rate far more quicker than anything we could possibly comprehend. But yeah, it's pretty bad what's going on out there. Makes you wish that we could get to a point in life where just all these terrible people in power would just perish. Don't forget, I am a violent psychopath who goes out of their way to, like, hold a grudge towards literal ones and zeros in a game. I will readily admit that I am not, what's the word I'm looking for? Mentally sound. This is off by a lot. I'm gonna have to, where am I going wrong here? I think this is fine. I just need to adjust this by a lot. But yes, I have enough mental capacity to not go on a rampage, so long as nothing completely pisses me off. I have not gotten to a point of snapping, but you know this about me. I've told this to y'all before, the void demons. Because more and more every day we haven't gotten a single view, but we'll keep on making videos because why not? I keep talking to the void and the void just doesn't talk back. One day it will talk back and it will still be only just me, my view on a video, and I'll be like, what? Anyways, I don't know why I'm taking so much time and trying to make this look good. This is really just taking up so much time right now. Okay, maybe he's not going to. Maybe he's just looking at a phone. Or is it on a phone? Right hand phone? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. So, what were we talking about before? Ah, yes, potential fanboys. Honestly, I don't know where else to go with that. I only know the three. I only know the three that I know of course. But does it really matter right now? Perhaps. Maybe. I don't know. In the future. But who knows? Let's see here. So, I'm tired and hungry as well. So hopefully dinner is made as soon as I finish this video. Oh yeah, I didn't even finish the Cardameric Flu or whatever the hell it's called game thing I was talking about. I talked about how dancing and walking gives you points, and having furniture stay on the screen and then sending it off gives you even more points. But I haven't talked about, like, you know, the certain fail instances or certain mechanics. So, let's continue as we were. So, there are multiple ways where you will, you know, get destroyed off screen, or, like, you know, fail. Yeah, fail, that's the one I'm looking for. One way is if Carter gets whisked away by a furnishing. And the way this happens is if one of the furnishers that he's trying to move off screen hits him, he gets dragged off screen, and then you fail. And the way this failure works, simply put, is that he's dragged into this jungle gym of furnishing and is being shrouded by complete and total darkness, while there's just piles upon piles of furnishing covering him up, lying on top of him, and then game over. You couldn't remove all the furnishing, or you got hit by furniture and you failed. Although, okay, maybe not that. Maybe that instance happens when there's too many furniture on the screen, and then Carter gets whisked away, and that's the end. The end where he gets hit by furnishing will probably just be, I don't know, like go across the temporal field and get, like, completely annihilated? Most likely. An invisible temporal field where he gets atomically dismantled. Okay, there we go. Does your head need to be bigger? Does his head need to be bigger? I can't tell. Maybe his neck needs to be a little bit smaller, but I don't know if his head needs to be bigger. Bigger head? Maybe. Yeah, that'll work. So, anyways, those are the two fail sequences. Get hit by furniture while there's not any furnishing on screen, and you get atomically destroyed. I don't believe I have Lieutenant Wyatt's, what do you call it? So his skin color might not be the same, but I'm going to try my best to get it as close as I can. So getting hit by the furnishing and atomically destroyed off screen. And then there's getting hit by furnishing while there's so much furnishing on screen. Is that it? Nah, they're a little bit more browner. Less, I guess, bluer? Blue-brown? What is that shade that I was doing? What is that color, actually? Like a magenta. Oh, yeah, magenta going into brown. That makes more sense. Anyways, Carter gets whisked away by furnishing. I keep getting distracted here. This might be good. Don't forget there's shading involved as well. Let me just get that skin color first before I... Okay, this might be good. I think this is good. Now then, Carter gets whisked away by furnishing and gets atomically destroyed, or there's a crap ton of furnishing on screen and he gets trapped in a jungle gym. That's the two ways he could die, but there's a third way. Remember how he said, I let the bird out of the cage? Well, there's a bird cage in here. And you need to let the bird out of the cage. And this bird, you can't, like, rearrange the bird. The bird stays on screen for, I don't know, like maybe 30 seconds, maybe 10 seconds, depending, really. I don't know how long it would take to try to get to the bird if you are, like, you know, focusing on trying to get all the furnishing all around the place. But, if you don't let the bird out of the cage and the bird gets moved along the screen, I guess let's say you can rearrange the furnishing of the cage and you can move it, but it won't do you any good. Or maybe you can accidentally send it down. I don't know. Either way, if you don't let the bird out of the if you don't let the bird out of the cage, then the bird will be sent off, and then a little mini cutscene will happen where Carl will be like, "Bird, no!" As the bird just flaps his wings as it's slowly being sent towards a temporal field, as the what do you call it? The furnishing, the bird cage gets destroyed. The bird also gets deatomized as well. And then that's the end of the game. Now, here's the thing that I'm trying to figure out. Should this be an endless, or should it be like a timed thing? So, you got like a bunch of combos you can like make. I'm gonna try to make your eyes a little bit lighter than the blue that we have here. So you have a bunch of combos you can make. A combination of dancing, walking, rearranging furniture allows for you to get an even higher score. And you need to get a higher score if you are to, you know, get a high score, of course. I don't know where the hell I was leaving that. Anyways, there's a timer, I think. Maybe 10 minutes. Or it could be like 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes, depending on how long you want to go. Maybe there's an endless one. You can see how long you last as the furnishing keeps getting sent in. It gets to a point where, like, maybe we can, like, make it a little bit more interesting and say, like, there are some furnishing that requires you to rearrange it first before you can send it off. Dog's barking for some reason. So you go on ahead. You go through the game, like with a basic furnishing, maybe like the simple green and brown furnishing or whatever. Let me see. Card term. McHugh? What the hell? Who the hell is this Yeti thing? Alright, Family Guy card term. Wait, did you? Miyakwiu. Yeah, the basic red furnishing with the blue pillow stuff, that's what it is. Okay. So that's the furnishing that you get in that department that I need to make you on your own separator, you fool. And that furnishing you just send off immediately. You don't even have to, like, rearrange it. You can rearrange it if you want to. It won't get you the highest score, but it will give you a score nonetheless. Gonna put this down as outfit. Wait, this looks just like... Oh, it's a little bit darker. Ugh, I'm so hungry. Anyways, so let's see. I guess the green and brown is the furnishing that you have to rearrange once before you can send it out. And maybe the blue and gray, maybe. Blue and gold, maybe? Yeah, maybe blue and gold would look good. And the blue and gold requires you to rearrange it twice before you can send it out. Alright, put that underneath. So in endless mode, or in all the modes really, because obviously it has to get harder the further out it goes. Although I don't think it would speed up that much. I think it would just go at like a certain set speed, and then it just does its thing. Is that good? No, that needs to be bluer. What is that color that I'm looking at right now? Is it this? No, not another one of these colors that I can't figure out. Is this the color? Good enough. Or, well, actually, we can go for a bit lighter. I'm going to change it to teal. Whoops! Let me do this first. White outfit number 2. Christ, I wish I could stop getting hiccups. So in endless mode, you obviously gotta try to survive for as long as you can. And while you're trying to survive, you eventually get green furnishing, then blue furnishing. And it'll get faster and faster. It'll be a mix of reds and greens, and it'll be a mix of red, greens, and blues. Eventually the reds will be cycled out, and it'll be greens and blues. And eventually it'll only be blue. And it keeps getting faster and faster. And you have to, like, cycle them out as much as you can. And then when you've gotten to a certain point, then it gets even more difficult by essentially having these purple furnishing coming in that requires you to rearrange them 3 times as opposed to 2. And then you're just like frantically like running around rearranging the furnishing, trying to get all of it off screen. And obviously there are ways to like speed up the process. You aren't doing it like one by one per every single time. As you're rearranging furniture, you can get multiple furnitures rearranged at once. You can move back and forth. You can try to get certain furnishing moved up and like cycle it out. If you have the ability to cycle it out, like cycle out certain furnishing, but you still want to move others, you can still do that. You are still able to do that. You just gotta press the buttons, the buttons at once, or at least press the cycle out button, and then press the move button. And then, you need to be underneath the neck. And then you will be able to remove the furnishing, while also being able to get all the furnishing out of there. And obviously at this point, it's less about like dancing and walking and more about surviving and trying to rearrange and move the furniture out. It's kind of hilarious when you think about it. And it's a relatively simple game to make too, in my mind at least. Although I think the hardest part will be trying to figure out how to get the furniture moving in if you want to go like a 2D landscape. Or a 2.5D. Carter's 2D, the furnituring's 3D, and then boom, that's that. It would make things easier, right? Doesn't exactly matter if it's not technically exact. I guess I can have this be the same color as that. Sure, why not? Oh, the dog's going berserk again. Yep, they're going berserk. I can have this be on the same layer. Why not? My old thing will talk about some good old-fashioned dogs going berserk, man. Oh, wait. Right, I forgot about that tidbit. Actually, yeah, this would probably look better. I mean, it's still blue. It's less darker blue, but it's still blue. And then we can use the darker blue for the collar up here, or the cuffs up here, not collar, you fool. But yeah, that's basically the long and short of the game. Maybe outside of just Carter's house, you probably could have some, how you say, thematic arenas or something. I don't know. Maybe like a Thunderdome-esque futuristic arena where you're like on this floating platform. And obviously, there's no falling off, so you won't have to worry about falling off the edge, even though there's no wall. But yeah, I think that would be hilarious. Would it not? Would it not be hilarious if you can go on ahead and just not fall off the edge and die? I don't know where I was going with that one, but yeah. Alright, this is his phone. It's probably going to be like a weird, like, indented phone texture thing. I don't know. It depends, really, on what you want phone designs to be in the future. Phone number 2. Alright, this part should be simple enough. Okay, now I need you to go underneath the pads and the shirt. For the first arm, arm 2A. Go a little bit right here. Now I need to be on the head. Above the lines, of course. Ah, sheesh. Oh, shit, again, I did it again. No. Arm 2B. Okay. And now for arm 2C. Yet to be seen. I gotta make your fingernails, so I got to go ahead and do that after I'm doing this. Oops, 2A, not 1A, you fool. Oh, wait, right, I forgot about that tidbit. Foolish fool, which is foolish. That's fine, that's an easy fix. Fix 6. I wonder when they're gonna make a new Mario game. I haven't seen any news, or at least anything that I haven't noticed. I wonder when the hell the next Crash game is gonna come out. It should be coming out soon, right? It has to be coming out soon. Okay, here's the nails now. Let's see if we can do this. Nails. Too pink. I'm gonna be slightly duller. Got my own nails. Here we go. Nails. Cat's just licking herself now. So long as she's not getting up and being distracting, that's fine. Alright, leg. Boom. other leg. A boom. Well, I guess we can do 2A. A boom. Yeah, you share the same properties. Why not? This one I'm gonna have to make on its own strip. Or just call it leg. No, I'll just call it strip. No, not strip. No, not strip without an I. Strip, you fool. Strip! Strip! Strip, you fool! Strip! Oh, wait, I was planning on how... it's fine, we already have Ace kind of, rotated. When did I draw Ace again? Ace, 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 Ace. Everyone here is, like, kind of at an angle. Was it 47? Oh, that's when I started drawing them. Right, because you're on an angle, Gene's on a desk, you're in the middle. You're in the middle. Gene's the only one that's at an angle. Although I guess that makes sense for where he's at right now. Alright, so let's focus on the shading portion now, shall we? Oh, also before I forget, I need to save this color swatch, because chances are I might draw him again in the future. Who knows? Well, I mean, yeah, I'm definitely going to be drawing them again in the future. Lieutenant Wyatt. Okay, here we go. I got a shade in Wyatt. Got a shade in him, texture him in, and in the next video we do the background. And I wanted to get this all done with, like, yesterday, but I just did Castlevania Symphony of the Night instead. I mean, I completed it again, second time, with the luck mode this time around. Then it became easy mode as I got to the library again, because I was getting very frustrated with how annoying some enemies were being. And then I went back to frustration mode again as I was farming those stupid freaking spectral swords for gems. Annoying. But I got the duplicator. And here's a funny story that happened. So I got the duplicator and I decided, these guardians have been very freaking annoying, so why don't I just go on ahead and constantly go in and out and just power sire them every single time. And I did. I got up to like a decent level. And the level I got up to was like, what, 67, 68? We haven't gotten to the point where there were 1 yet, but I was trying to get up to 1 and be like, I'm going to go to 1 and I'm going to take my frustration out on spectral swords. And we were going at like this steady pace where we just kept getting this beat. Where was it go? How did it go again? Like, then it's like, I don't know if I'm doing the sound right. I would show you it. Like, I could just go here and just show you it and just have the thing, but I'd be worried about, Capcom being like, we're detecting our music. But as I kept on doing that, and I kept, like, getting a steady beat, the clock was like, alright, I've had enough. And then it just stopped the music. It took me like a few going back in and out to realize that, oh, the clock room is broken. The statues are gone. The death skulls in the clock hand is gone. I think the clock hands are also gone as well. The door is gone. And the music wasn't getting stopped. I'm like, huh? What? Wait a minute, something isn't right here. And I kept going, and then I was like getting a steady beat. I'm like, wait, something's off. Thankfully, I already saved before this point, even though I don't think it matters. I've done everything I needed to do in the game except for like getting all the equipment and weaponry and stuff. But then I went up to where that elevator thing is, and then I noticed that the elevator is gone. And I'm like, oh, okay, should I save? Or then I go over into the save room, and then black screen crashed. I mean, it's a good thing it didn't let us save. I wonder if that's like, that would make the most sense though. Whereas if something broke in the game, It's not a case of like it crashed because of everything just like broke at that point. It crashed because like the developers way back when what is this, like a quote unquote ROM for a PS4? Is that not what that Requiem collection is? But I would imagine that the developers in the past were like, well, if something breaks, we don't want people to save the game. So if something is amiss, or like if some sprite are missing, like, we'll just have it so that the coffin is missing, and then it'll crash the game so that you can't save and corrupt your file. That would be smart, would it not? But I just like to think that everything was so broken that all the coffins in the game just like were like, nope, can't handle it. Don't go near me. You're gonna destroy the world. Oh, you destroyed the world. You were trying to save it, Alucard, but it turns out you destroyed it instead. Because now you saw me in my broken state. Oh. I'm an idiot. Unless I want the shirt to be above that. Oh no. Okay, well, it's a good thing we noticed this before we did anything stupid. Which was shade this in and not notice. Oh, hey, this isn't even where it needs to be anyway, so this is perfect. It's a good thing we're still on this, too. Alright, don't worry, folks, he's invisible underneath. Damn it, I don't want to select, I want to do this. What you doing, cat? Ugh, my neck. Alright. This part, easy enough. How long have we been at this? Damn, not even an hour. This is promising. Why you got this white stuff on your nose again? There she goes. What are you looking at with your wet nose? Want to meow? She's too far away. Well, you want me to go closer? Nose bump. She's standing on the insect killer box. The box used to kill big insects like centipedes, spiders even. Alright, let's see. No, we don't want to make that darker. We'll leave that as is. We'll make this part a bit darker. No, that's background. Make this part a bit brighter. And make this part a bit brighter still. Make this part darker. Part of me wishes they'd make another Symphony of the Night game. Like a somewhat of a sequel, kind of, so to speak. But I don't know how they'd be able to do that reasonably enough. Maybe like a Metroidvania-esque game that, like, doesn't take less than 3 hours to beat. At least, give or take 8 hours to beat. With a lot of, like, rooms, giant areas, bigger areas. Because when I look back at this game, I don't know, it feels like the rooms are smaller than I remembered. Like, seriously. But why is that? Why does it feel like the rooms are smaller than I remember? Like, when I go to the Abandoned Mines, it feels smaller. I mean, it is still kind of small, but it's not as big as I once thought it was. I don't know. I'd like... Oh, you aren't even exactly where you need to be. Like, damn it. That's an easy fix. I would like for there to be like a big Metroidvania-esque kind of game, you know? Think of it like those open world games, but it's, you know, in a Metroidvania style. 2D, Metroidvania, open world kind of game. I mean... Well, yeah, an open world Metroidvania would be kind of cool. I don't know how they would do that. Like, no loading screens, nothing like that. Would make sense, would it not? Anywho's and wits. What you scoffing at? Oh, my neck. I gotta try to stick it out. Stick it out and get as much as I can get done with. I can sense dinner will be almost done soon, so hopefully I'll be finished with this beforehand. Finished with this by that I mean character finished with it. Not the background. The background I'll do in the next video after I've gotten something to eat, and I'm not experiencing severe stomach pains from hunger. Look, I like, for lack of better words, getting tortured on my belly, spanked, smacked, that kind of stuff. But I can't stand internal stomach pains. I don't know why. What is it with stomach pains that I just cannot stand? Alright. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I want to try to play a little bit of Forbidden West before Tina's Wonderland comes out. Ooh, also, I want to make a gift for a friend who I've met on DeviantArt. I'm not going to give away too much information, but their birthday is coming up soon, and I'm saying there because it's going to give away my friend on DeviantArt, because they'll know. They will know if I say the gender. So I'm going to say they for now. But, God damn it! I did this wrong, completely wrong, utterly wrong. That's fine, I can do this. But anyways, yes, I'm going to make a little birthday gift for them. And of course, they are somebody who extensively likes fetish stuff as much as I do. So, that'll be interesting. You guys won't see it. Only she will get it. I have already failed my objective to not give away the gender. Although I guess by saying it's a fetish art means that it's already given that away. So I failed twice. Okay, yes, she will get the gift. It's a she. You won. You somehow managed to get the information out of me. Look, it's not like she watches these. She's not the kind of person who watches these particular videos. But by the time she sees this, she will have already gotten it. Unless you have a spy. I'm not going to say the name, even though it's... Well, is it obvious? I think I know at least a few women on DeviantArt, but I don't quite recall what the number is. Obviously, there's a few girls on there who've requested stuff. I think there's like maybe 3 or 4, potentially? I don't know. I know somebody requested to have themselves drawn in a certain drawing. I'm not going to say what drawing that is, because that spoils it. Although it's not going to spoil who the person is, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyways, yes, I'm going to be drawing her a gift soon. Her birthday's coming up, as is mine. But I'm not really expecting anyone to give me anything, because I pretty much don't really need anything. Although it would be great to get $60 on my birthday so I can save my money for the stupid rent of this house that is astronomically high for some reason. Okay. My cousin apparently bought a house. There's only 2 people in that relationship. Her and her boyfriend. Or at least, I think at this point, soon going to be husband. Seems pretty obvious. Stop scratching the damn desk. You were doing so good. Being calm and just looking at me, but now you're going to scratch the desk? I'm going to grab this pillow and smack you with it. This soft and flat pillow. That's no longer capable of... Well, I usually sleep on my stomach, so I guess it doesn't exactly matter. Matter of fact, I think a fluffy pillow might be more detrimental to my sleep because of that. But yes, apparently they bought a house. And stop it. I don't know how much they make, but they can't be making more than us. $60 an hour at that point. Oh, then again, we do have 2 pit bulls. I don't remember what dog they have, but their dog is way bigger than our dogs. Like, I can even show you a picture of him. Stop it. Stop scratching. I'm gonna make this go up brighter. Where's a good picture of them? Or, yeah. Wait, no, there's... I didn't realize that there was, okay, yeah, that's fine. Bring it up. This is their dog. Boris. I don't know if that... Why are you doing this? You're more focused, but it's just that's very bright for some reason. Big dog. Right there. And if I can find a picture of our dogs both in the same picture. Oh, here's one. Them in the bathroom. They are very small in comparison. But don't let their size fool you. They are stronger than a freight train. But look at that face. Look at that face. Look at that face. You look at that face. Alright, back to the drawing. But yes, they got... Well, I would like to assume that type of breed is a breed that people aren't freaking chicken shits about. I mean, come on. Why are people so goddamn... Well, they did buy a house, and apparently buying a house is completely different from renting a house. And having to deal with a cowardice landowner who cannot handle the pit bull style. It looks like that landowner can't handle the pit bull style. Sucks that we have to live in a freaking house. That sucks, but allows for us to have pit bulls. Also, we got this little one to worry about. You thought those dogs were big? Look at how small this cat is in comparison. It's just rotating. I know, cat, you don't like being held. So we have to not only keep the 2 pit bulls in mind when buying a house, but we also need to keep in mind a way to separate the cat and the dogs between 2 doors. What I would like to have is like this nice Oriental-esque kind of house, like these big windows. Got like a pond surrounding it. There's one side of the house, my house, and I have like this bridge, outdoor bridge leading over it. Maybe like an overhang so we don't have to worry about rain. And then that goes into the main house portion, quote unquote, where the dogs are. And there's like a bedroom on this side and a bedroom on that side, and both sides has bathrooms. I mean, that would be nice. But to be able to get a place like that, I would have to design it. Whoops, you gotta be 10, not 5. I can design a house. You've seen me playing Minecraft. I feel like I can design a house. All I'd have to do is figure out plumbing and lighting fixtures, and then once I've gotten that figured out, got the design and all that stuff set up in a plot of land, then I get somebody to build it. I'm hoping that at one point in my life, if I do get famous off of YouTube, probably not, at the rate we're going, it's going to take a decade before we make any progress. Or Captain Sparkers only took 10 years to get 10 million? It'll take me 100 years to get 10 million. Maybe not even that. But it doesn't really matter. All that matters is that I somehow managed to get to a point where I can make money off of my work. If not by YouTube, then maybe by my stories and my creations. Okay, I think that's it for Wyatt. I'm going to also get rid of the Wyatt on the background here. I have a certain idea in mind for the background, but we'll do that in the next episode. I'm going to switch over to, where is it? The Cerulean base swatch, and we're going to end it here. So, thank you all for watching today's video. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Also, check out the playlist for more videos. But I will see you in the next part video later.